Roberto is 60 years old. Every time he approaches the wooden stairs in his home, he hesitates. He grips the handrail a little tighter, takes a deep breath, and feels a deep, terrifying tremble in his thighs as he pulls himself up the first step. It is not just fatigue. It is a quiet, creeping weakness. It is the terrifying realization that his own body is becoming too heavy for his legs to carry. And beneath that weakness is the unspoken fear of falling, the fear of losing his independence forever. Roberto wants to fight back. He wants to stay strong. So he does exactly what the fitness industry and his younger friends tell him to do. He goes to the store, spends $60 on a massive plastic tub of whey protein powder, and starts drinking a thick, chalky shake every single morning. He expects his legs to get stronger. He expects the trembling to stop. But that is not what happens. Instead, his stomach balloons with painful gas. He feels constantly bloated. And a few weeks later, he notices a dull, heavy ache in his lower back. His legs are just as weak as before, but now his body feels toxic. Roberto does not realize it, but that expensive protein powder is not rebuilding his muscles. It is actively suffocating his internal organs. To understand why, we have to look at the invisible predatory disease that is quietly devouring your body the moment you turn 60. It is a biological process called sarcopenia. Society tells you that getting weaker and losing your balance is just a normal, passive part of aging. But sarcopenia is not a passive decline. It is an active state of biological self-cannibalism. As you age, your body becomes less efficient at extracting energy from the food you eat. When your brain senses this energy shortage, it looks for an emergency fuel source. And the largest source of stored energy in your body is your muscle tissue. Without the exact, precise chemical signals to stop it, your brain literally commands your body to dissolve your own leg muscles to keep your vital organs running. Your body is eating itself to survive. The supplement industry claims that swallowing massive scoops of isolated, highly processed protein powder will stop this cannibalism, but they are lying to you. Because dumping a heavy load of synthetic protein into a 60-year-old digestive system does not build muscle. It creates a toxic biological traffic jam, and the organ that pays the ultimate, devastating price is your kidneys. Let's look at the powder trap and the exact microscopic reason why your daily protein shake is turning into a toxic sludge that your kidneys simply cannot filter. And the exact microscopic reason why your daily protein shake is turning into a toxic sludge that your kidneys simply cannot filter. When you were 30 years old, your stomach was a highly efficient biological incinerator. The specialized cells lining your gut produced massive amounts of pure hydrochloric acid and a powerful digestive enzyme called pepsin. Pepsin is the biological hammer that smashes dense protein molecules into tiny, usable building blocks called amino acids. But the moment you cross the age of 60, this biological incinerator begins to power down. Your production of stomach acid and pepsin drops drastically. Now, imagine taking a massive plastic scoop of isolated whey protein powder containing 30 or 40 grams of highly concentrated synthetic protein and dumping it into a 60-year-old stomach. It is the mechanical equivalent of pouring a bucket of thick, wet concrete down a clogged sink. Your weakened stomach simply does not have the chemical power to break down that massive, unnatural payload. So, what happens to all that raw, undigested protein? It does not go to your starving leg muscles. Instead, it passes into your bloodstream, partially broken down, forcing your liver to desperately try and process the overload.
As your liver struggles with this massive spike in synthetic protein, it creates a highly toxic byproduct. It generates dangerous levels of nitrogenous waste, highly concentrated ammonia and urea. This toxic waste must be cleared from your blood immediately, or it will poison your entire system. So, your body sends this toxic sludge straight to your kidneys. Let's look at the microscopic anatomy of your kidneys. Inside these vital organs are millions of tiny, delicate blood vessels acting as microscopic filters. These filters are designed to gently clean your blood, but when they are suddenly slammed with a massive tidal wave of thick nitrogenous waste, it acts like microscopic sandpaper. It violently scrapes and scars the delicate filtering tissue. The kidneys become severely overworked. They become inflamed. This is the exact reason why Roberto feels that deep, heavy, constant ache in his lower back. His kidneys are suffocating under the toxic load of the very supplement he thought was making him healthy. And this is the greatest medical failure in modern senior care. When you tell your doctor that your legs feel weak, they simply tell you to eat more protein. They treat your body like a simple math equation, but they completely fail to understand that unabsorbed protein is not a building block. It is a metabolic poison. If your cellular absorption is broken, eating massive amounts of protein will only destroy your organs faster, while your muscles continue to dissolve. This is exactly why you can never rely on a synthetic powder to save your independence. You must fix the biological environment first. You must repair your cellular absorption from the inside out. There is a highly specific, scientifically backed protocol designed precisely to reactivate this absorption in adults over 60, allowing your body to rebuild dense, powerful muscle tissue without ever overwhelming your kidneys. We have put together a completely free, comprehensive presentation that reveals this exact protocol step by step. You can watch this private video right now by clicking the link in the pinned comment below. If you want to stop the biological cannibalism and rebuild your strength safely, pause this video, go to the pinned comment below, and click the link to secure your access. But before you do, you must immediately throw those toxic powders in the garbage, because nature has already created the perfect, highly absorbable alternative. It costs about $1 a day, and it acts as an instant biological antidote to sarcopenia. Let's look at the science of the $1 antidote and the exact foods you must eat to flood your starving legs with strength.
And the exact foods you must eat to flood your starving legs with strength. The supplement industry wants you to believe that protein is just a number on a plastic label. They tell you that 30 grams of powder is exactly the same as 30 grams of real food. But your body does not absorb numbers on a label. It absorbs biological structures. When you isolate protein in a chemical laboratory, you strip away the natural fats, the digestive enzymes, and the crucial vitamins that nature built to help your 60-year-old body process it. It is like delivering a massive, heavy pile of bricks to a construction site, but failing to send the workers. The bricks just sit there, crushing the foundation and creating a toxic mess for your liver and kidneys to clean up. This is the fatal flaw of the powder trap. But when you eat a simple $1 serving of plain Greek yogurt, you are not eating isolated chemicals. You are eating a complete, brilliant biological matrix. The protein inside Greek yogurt is primarily a highly specialized compound called casein. Unlike the violent flash flood of synthetic whey powder that instantly overwhelms your kidneys, casein acts as a slow drip irrigation system. When it enters your weakened stomach, the natural acids slowly turn the casein into a soft, highly digestible gel. It takes your body up to 7 hours to slowly, gently break it down. Instead of a toxic spike, it feeds your starving leg muscles drop by drop, a steady, continuous stream of amino acids that completely bypasses the kidney shock.
And inside that Greek yogurt is a microscopic chemical trigger called leucine. Leucine is the rarest and most important amino acid for an aging body. It acts as the physical ignition switch in your cellular engine. When leucine hits your bloodstream, it manually overrides the brain's command to dissolve your tissue. It turns off the sarcopenia and physically forces your body to start building dense, heavy muscle fibers again. But feeding the muscle is only half the battle. If you want to rapidly accelerate your leg strength and stop the trembling on the stairs, you must combine the yogurt with the ultimate biological delivery vehicle, a simple $1 can of sardines. You see, as we age, our muscle tissues become deeply inflamed. Think of this inflammation as a thick, impenetrable layer of rust covering your muscle fibers. Even if you eat the perfect amount of protein, the rust blocks the nutrients from actually getting inside the cell. Your muscles starve while the protein floats uselessly in your blood. But sardines are packed with massive, heavy natural fatty acids. These heavy natural fats act as biological rust removers. When they reach your legs, they chemically dissolve the inflammation. They physically force the cellular doors open, allowing the high-quality protein to rush in and repair the tissue. And unlike toxic powders, sardines deliver a massive dose of vitamin D and absorbable calcium, the exact raw materials your body desperately requires to stop your bones from hollowing out and breaking if you fall. When Roberto threw his $60 tub of toxic powder in the garbage and started eating these simple $1 whole foods, his biology completely transformed. There was no more painful bloating. The heavy, terrifying ache in his kidneys vanished entirely. Because his body finally recognized the food, it absorbed it perfectly. The trembling in his thighs faded. The fear of the wooden stairs disappeared. He stopped the biological self-cannibalism not by eating more synthetic chemicals, but by giving his aging machine exactly what it was designed to process. But knowing what to eat is only the first step of your recovery. You must know exactly how to time these foods and how to instantly stop the chemical triggers that are making your legs weak right now. Let's look at the anti-wasting ritual and the exact step-by-step daily routine you must start tomorrow morning to reclaim your physical independence forever. And the exact step-by-step daily routine you must start tomorrow morning to reclaim your physical independence forever. You cannot just eat these foods randomly and expect a biological miracle. Biology requires precise timing. You must align your food intake with your body's natural metabolic windows. Tomorrow morning, instead of starting your day with a massive, heavy shock of synthetic powder to your kidneys, you will perform the anti-wasting ritual. First, you must wake up your digestive fire. Do not consume cold liquids. Drink a warm glass of water with a squeeze of fresh lemon to gently stimulate the production of your weakened stomach acid. Then, you must perform just 10 minutes of light physical movement. You do not need heavy weights. Walk around your neighborhood. Do gentle, shallow squats while holding on to a sturdy chair. This movement acts as a mechanical signal, forcing the rust-covered doors of your muscle cells to open wide. Within 30 minutes of this movement, you will introduce the $1 antidote, a bowl of plain, unflavored Greek yogurt, or a serving of sardines. Because your cells are perfectly primed and the food is in its natural, highly absorbable matrix, there is zero toxic waste. The amino acids completely bypass the liver overload. They slide effortlessly past your delicate kidneys without causing a single microscopic scratch. They travel directly into your thighs, your core, and your lower back. The leucine ignites the biological engine, the omega-3s dissolve the cellular rust, and the sarcopenia is instantly halted in its tracks. But you must understand, fixing your morning routine is only the first piece of the puzzle. If you want to completely bulletproof your body against falls, severe weakness, and kidney damage, you must address the entire metabolic environment. There are specific combinations of foods you must absolutely avoid after 5 p.m. in the evening, and hidden chemicals in your pantry that are actively accelerating your muscle loss right now. To get the complete step-by-step blueprint and to discover the exact scientifically backed protocol that is saving seniors from losing their independence, click the link in the pinned comment below. Watch the comprehensive free presentation right now before it is taken down by the supplement industry. The solution is waiting for you. Just click the link in the first pinned comment. Do not let anyone convince you that your body is broken. Do not accept the terrifying tremble in your legs as a normal part of getting older. You do not need $60 synthetic powders that suffocate your internal organs. You need real, bioavailable nutrition. You need to stop the biological cannibalism. Take control of your plate. Protect your kidneys. Feed your starving muscles the exact chemical signals they are begging for. And step up those wooden stairs tomorrow with absolute, unbreakable confidence.